Good afternoon, students. So we have done till here, and this given question number 2, question number 1, we have done this. Already told you it's all parts. Now question number 2, saying solve the problem given in example number 1. So what's given in example number 1 that I want to tell you? So look here. This is example number 1. Here is example number 1. This. Just wait. This is your example number 1. We have prepared what we have prepared equation. Which equation? Which is given in this second part of it. What? This. So prepared. Now we have to solve it. Now we have to solve it. So how can we solve it? By splitting the middle term. By splitting the middle term. Which method we can apply? By splitting the middle term. So how can you solve it? If I can write like this, x square minus 36x minus 9x plus 324. Check. Step number 1, right or wrong? What's its sum? 45 minus 45x. It means step number 1 is right. What's its multiplication? 36 minus 36 x multiply with 5x. X multiply with x square. 5 6 9, sorry, 9x. 9 4 64. 9 7 23 plus 5 32. This, and what's their multiplication? This also this. So it's meaning we are right. What? We are right. Step number 1 also right. Step number 2 also right, which is given, where given? In method splitting the middle term or factorization method. You know which is common now. X is common here. So what's common? X is common. So x minus 36. And what? Minus 9 is common here. X minus 36. So what's common? X minus 36 and x minus 9. Got it? So according to x equal to 36 or x equal to 9. What is this x? Which is given in example number 1. Already I told you example number first. Which is example number first? This. Represent the following situation mathematically. Joan and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them each, and what would be like to find out how many marbles? So saying x value, if 36, what's the value of x? 36. Then what's the value of it? Here is 9. And if this is equal to 9, this become 36. Understood? So now here in the second part of it, what's the second part? What's the second part? This. What's this? Equation is this. So this also we can solve. X square minus 55x plus 750. This I told you. Now what? Second part of it. What's second part of it? What's the second part? X square minus 55 x plus 750. This given. If you want to check again, check here, given in 5 number given. What's here? This. So what we have to find out? So first we can solve it. X square minus 35 x minus 20x plus 750. What is this equal to 0? This you know, here is plus, here is minus. What's its meaning? These both must of minus. If you can multiply, check one time what's its sum? Equal to this. It's meaning step number 1 is right. Step number 2, what's their multiplication? Minus 35x minus 20x. Minus minus plus x square, what's its multiplication? 35 into 20, 750 given. So what's its become? 750 we need. So 35 into 20 is 700. So what's given? Once more check. 5 number or wrong written. 35. 750. Where given 750? This is given 700 or 750? 750 given. So we have to find out that. What we have to find out? Like that. So make its factor. How can you make its factors? That tell me. So what we can take? That's whose multiplication. But here this multiplication is 700 x square. So it's meaning our factorization is not right. What's our factorization is not right. So how can you solve it? Look one time, another factor you can take. 40 plus minus 40, 15. Wrong. So 39, 16. Not 38. What? 17. This also not. So what's factor? According to you, you can check it. So how can we check it? So what are its factor? So 30, 25. 30, what's factor? 30, 25. So again I can write if not understand. This I told you. So what's coming here? First step is right, but second is not right. So now I can write like this: x square minus 30 x minus 25 x plus 750 is equal to 0. What's their sum? Equal to this. What's their product? 30 into 20 minus minus become plus 750 x into x square, which is equal to this. It's meaning factorization right or wrong? Right. So how can now remaining portion you can show easily? What's common? X is common. So x is common, x minus 30. Now what's common? 25 is common. So what left? X minus 30 is equal to 0. Which is common? X minus 30 and x minus 25. So put them equal to 0. So x minus 30 equal to 0 and x minus 25 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 30 and x is equal to 25. Whose value x? Again, example number 1. What's example number 1? What's example number 1? So this is this part, second part. A cottage industry produces certain number of toys in a particular day. Its meaning of toys in a day. The production. Its meaning what is x? Let the number of toys production per day x. X is 30. Understood? Then cost of twice is how much? 25. And if this is 25, this is 30. Got it? So in this way you can show, already told you. So now next part of it. Told you. Now where? Next question. Third also told you. Fourth, question number 4. Find the two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose square is this. Consecutive meaning side by side, already told you. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. All are consecutive and positive integer also. These are some examples, so many examples. So we can start this by this. How can? Let the first consecutive integer is what? X. This is solution of it. What's solution? Let first consecutive, CONSCEU, consecutive positive integer. What? X. Second, two possibility, you can write x minus 1 or x plus 1. It's depend on you. Let second consecutive positive integer is what? X plus 1. Now according to the question, we get, what you get? Sum of whose square is 365. Whose square? X square plus x plus 1 whole square is equal to 365. This given, we can show x square. This is a plus b whole square. So x square plus 1 plus 2x is equal to 365. 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 365 equal to 0. So this we can write 2x square plus 2x minus 364 equal to 0. 2 take common, x square plus x minus 2 1 are 2, 2 8 are 16. 2 is equal to 0. This transfer in that side becomes 0. So how can you find out its factor? Right here, x square plus x minus 182 equal to 0. So what are its factor? 18, 20, 19, 380, which is more than it. So what we need? 19, 18, not possible. Check one time. More than it. 18, 17, not possible. 16. 17, 16. How much more than it? So this also not possible. So what's coming? 16, 15, not possible. 15, 14. What's 15, 14. 14, 13. Right. In this way you have to check. So what I can write? X square I have written. What written? X square plus 14x minus 13x minus 182 equal to 0. Here this is plus, this is minus. So definitely one of plus and one of minus. So what's common? X is common. X plus 14. What's common? minus 13, x plus 14. So what's x plus 14? And here is x minus 13. So what's x plus 14 equal to 0? So x is equal to minus 14. Not possible. Why not possible? Because that one is a positive integer. Minus 14 is not a positive integer, or x minus 13 equal to 0. So x is equal to 13. So what if this is x equal to 13 and this is equal to 14? So in this way you can solve. In this part you have to prepare mathematical equation and you have to solve by using what? Splitting the middle term. This is the fourth question of this. I think no problem. Next part of it, the altitude of a right triangle. So right triangle meaning right angle triangle. So this situation. This angle is 90 degree. What's its name? AB we can say. See, angle C is right angle. The altitude of it right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. If it is base, we can say x. So what is this? X minus 7 centimeter. And if the hypotenuse is what? 13 centimeter given. And it is a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle. So by Pythagoras theorem, what we can say? We can say base square plus perpendicular square is equal to hypotenuse square. Which is base? This is base. Why? Because angle 90 is formed here and this is its altitude. And opposite to this angle is always hypotenuse. So easily we can solve. What is base? X square plus x minus 7 whole square is equal to 13 square. Already given to you. So what's it's become? X square, its square, a minus b whole square. A square plus b square minus ab is equal to 169. So 2x square minus 14x plus 49 minus 169 equal to 0. What's 2x square minus 14x? How much this? Minus 120 is equal to 0. 2 take common, x square 7x minus what? 60 is equal to 0. 2 transfer in that side, so become 0. So it's become x square minus 7x minus 60. What is this? This is equal to 0. Now we have to find out. Again, we can solve it like this. X square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0. X square minus 12x plus 5x minus 60. Here both are negative, negative. So here negative, positive coming. So what's common? X is common. X minus 12 plus 5 is common. X minus 12 equal to 0. So x minus 12 common. So what is this? X plus 5 equal to 0. X minus 12 equal to 0. So what's the value of x? 12. X plus 5 equal to 0. So what's the value of x? Minus 5. Got it? Plus here, transferring in the right hand side, sign changed, its sign also changed. And what? This is not your answer. Why? Because length is never negative, always positive. What's it? Length is what? Always positive. So what is this your x? This is 12 centimeters. What's it? 12 centimeters. And what's 12 minus 7? This is 5 centimeters. And satisfying this condition, 12 square 144, 525, which is equal to 169 is equal to 13 if you can take under the root. It's meaning we are right. Our factorization also right. And one thing's more I want to tell, step number 1 and 2 not tell. What's the sum of these? If you can check. which is equal to this. It's meaning step number 1 is right. Check step number 2. Step number 2, what's minus 12 x into 5x is equal to minus 60 x square. What's their product? Minus 60 into x square. What's minus 60 x square? So both are equal. It means step number 2 also right. Yes or no? So in this way you can show by using this quadratic equation. So one more question given. This is also important question. A cottage industry produced a certain number of poultry articles in a day. It's like this example number 1, which I already told you. It's related to the second part of that example. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article was 3 more than the twice the number of articles produced on that day. What's saying? That's making some products, articles making. So saying on a particular day it was found that cost of production of each article cost was 3 more than the twice number of article produced on that day. It's meaning if like this number of article produced x, then what's their cost? Twice meaning 2 times of x, 2x plus 3 given. And if the total cost of production on that day was 90 rupees, this given production, total cost of production is this, one production is this, one production from here, from our assumption, which become what? A quadratic equation. Again we have to find out what we have to find out value of x. So what we can do? So in this type of question, easily you know what we have to do. We can do like this. Let what? Number of article produced in a particular day. What you can say? X. And according to the question, cost of each article on particular day, what's twice the number of article, twice of the x. We are saying x is the number of article, twice of it's become 2x, and 3 more than it. 3 more than it's meaning plus 3. This is the, we can say, cost of each article. If these are the number of article, cost of each article is this. And if we can multiply these two, what's become? This has become the total cost of articles produced on that day. So we can say here now, according to the question, we get what question saying? Their multiplication is equal to 90. Sorry, degree written. Degree not, these are rupees. What are these? Rupees. So 2x square plus 3x minus 90 equal to 0. So what is this? Quadratic equation. And quadratic equation, you know how can find out the value of x? By splitting the middle term. What's it? Splitting the middle term. So what's given this? 2x square plus 3x minus 90. 2x square plus 3x minus 90 equal to 0. Again we have to split the middle term. One of plus, one of minus. It's meaning in splitting the terms. One pair coming, one of plus and one of minus. So how can their multiplication? How much we need? 180. This we need. And sum is equal to 3x. So how can we take 15, 12? How much? 180. And what's the difference of these? 15 minus 12, 3. So it's meaning we are applying step number 1. Step number 1 saying like this: 2x square plus 15x minus 12x minus 90. So next question coming in our mind like this. So directly how can possible? Beta, this is possible with the help of practice. You can understand, multiply, you have to take the difference of 3, then you can multiply and at last reaching here. If don't know, we can start like this, 1 and 4. What's the multiplication? 4. Then what's 2, 5, 10, 3, 6, 18, 4, 7, 28, 5, 8, 40. Then 6, 9, 54, 7, 10, 70. Then what? 8, 11, 88. Increasing. So next take 9 into 12, 108. 10 into 13, 130. 11 into 14, how much? 44. How much? 11 4 ja 44. 4. 154. 12 into 15, how much? 180. And if you can do practice, easily able to understand, directly start from here, nearby it. But in starting, you have to show like this if you want to understand complete reach. So I told you, how can I written this? So if you can do practice, easily able to make its factor. So first we will check what we will check. Step number 1, step number 2, all are right or not? What's the sum of these two? What's the sum of these two? Equal to 3x, 15x of plus 12x of minus. What's their multiplication? 15x into minus 12x. Definitely what's coming? Minus sign coming. This is x square, and if you can multiply, this is 180. And what's this multiplication? Minus 90 into 2x square. 90 equal to 180 minus sign x square. Both are equal. It's meaning step number 1 also right. Step number 2 also right. It's meaning we can making factorization what? Accurately. What? Accurately. So what's common? X is common here. X is taken common. So 2x plus 15. And then what's taken common? 12 taken common. X minus 15. 12 not coming. What's 4 coming? What's coming? 4. 3. 4 coming here. 4 we have taken common. Again I can write this. What's common? X. So 2x plus what? 15 coming? Yes or no? Or is there any problem? Then what's taken common? Minus 6 we have to taken. So what's 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. So what's we have taken? Which is common? 2x plus 15 is common. And what's x minus 6 is equal to 0. So what's this? We can put 2x plus 15 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to minus 15. X is equal to minus 15 by 2. X is what? Production of article, which is never in the form of fraction and never negative. Either 0 or more than 0. So this is not the case. So what's x minus 6 equal to 0. So x is equal to 6. So on that particular day, how much articles produced? 6. Understood? And what's their price? Price is this 2x plus 3. What's the value of x6? 2 into 6 plus 3. Yes or no? 12, 15. So this is the price of each article. A total article, how much? 6. 6 into 15, how much? 90. So it's meaning you are right. This is a way of verification if you want to show, check your question right or wrong. Otherwise, if this factors satisfying both condition, then also right. Understood? So this is all about this exercise. I told you, example number 1 also given to you, where you have to make statement but in exercise you have to solve that problem. So you understand it. We will start next part of this chapter, which is what? Solving the quadratic equation by completing the scale, completing the scale. That's also a easy method and important method. Definitely coming question related to that. One particular equation given and you have to solve that equation by completing the scale. Here, this is all about 9th class possibility also from here. 1 marks, 2 mark question, but from there definitely coming one question, one quadratic equation given and saying to you solve it by completing the scale. Solve it meaning finding out the value of x. It is a quadratic equation. If it is a quadratic equation, its degree is 2, and if degree is 2, so value of x also minimum 2. So we can find out easily. This method already we have done in 9th class, here also doing. In next part we will understand completing the scale. If you will concentrate, then no problem in that, and useful in many competitive exam. So thank you all of you. Try to solve it. If any problem, tell me. Thank you all of you.